guys, Gav624 here, and this is my next battle tactics video for Game Decider. Anyways, this will be about Matchlock tactics. I brought 4 warrior monk matchlocks, 2 bow monks, 4 Naginata warrior monks, 2 Nodachi samurai, 2 great guard, and I have my general's bodyguard, who has changed once again from the last battle, I think. But my opponent has brought a melee only army except for 2 range units. He has 2 great guards, his general bodyguard, as you can see right there. I'm pretty basic, but it's all good. Anyways, he has veteran Nodachi samurai, he has Naginata samurai, a bow samurai, a katana samurai, another katana samurai, a lone sword Ashigaru, Naginata samurai, a heavy gunners, and another lone sword Ashigaru. So let's just hit play now that I've introduced you all the units. But what I was trying to do here, I don't know, I was trying to move my cav, and I decided not to, and then I decided to. I don't know, it was just being stupid here. Well, I was being stupid. But my tactic for this game was to get on this hill so I could face him on a nice flat place where my matchlocks could be very useful. And you gotta make sure when you have your matchlocks that you get them into a position that will be beneficial for them, and also in a position where they'll be able to fire quickly onto the enemy forces, and then hopefully pull back. But it's not a big deal, because the way I use my matchlocks is as just a initial shock for the morale, and then I charge in with my infantry units. Because a lot of people in this game use the range units just to camp, and then they cut down all your infantry before you can even get there. And after they do that, they finish you off with some cheap lone sword units or something like that. But what I want to do in this one is shock the enemy troops and then charge in. And since I have strong infantry and strong range units, I'll be able to do this effectively. Since I'm level 7 now and this guy's level 10, we had a higher money amount. So that's what I was going on here. And what I was doing right now with this first great guard unit, I was charging into these heavy gunners. And he was reacting with his Naginata samurai, and he was able to break some of the charge with his bow samurai. And also I was targeting him, those heavy gunners, with my bow units. Because heavy gunners are a real pain. They could probably mow down a whole unit. So then I charged into this bow samurai unit. And now he is chasing me with his great guard in reaction to me destroying his range units. But I pull out with both of my units, and now what I want to do is I'm going to line up my Ashigaru units. Maybe not my Ashigaru. My Matchlock warrior monks, so I can fire on his troops that are now chasing me because he hasn't stopped them. And I decided to sacrifice my great guard units to hold down his infantry. And he is sending in everything now. He's even sending in his general, and that was a costly mistake. As you can see, my matchlocks will now fire onto his units. And while doing so, I'm able to kill his general. And now he's noticed his mistake, and now he's charging into my matchlocks because that is the most deadly part of my army right now. I was hoping I could fire off one more row before they charge in, but they cannot. Well, they get a few shots off. So now I charge in my Nodachis and my monks, and now it turns into a giant melee fight. My matchlocks are starting to rout and waver, but what I do now is counter that with by using War Cry with the Naginata warrior monks, which lowers the morale of the enemy, and which is already shocked from the general being killed and also from getting shot up by matchlocks. And now what I'm doing here is flanking my matchlocks around so I can fire on the enemy troops attacking my units. I will take some casualties myself, but it's all worth it in the end because I will still have more units than him by the end of it. And now you can see his troops are routing, and with the strong morale that's just been boosted with my rally, I'm able to start cutting down his infantry, even though they are a lot more experienced and probably better than my current units right now. With the morale shock, they can't survive too long. A lot of the basic units are very prone to morale shock, and that's what I use my matchlocks for. I use them to just um, blow away the morale of the enemy, and then cut them down with my sword. And I thank you guys for watching. This is pretty much the end of the battle, so stay tuned for more tactics, and see you later.